YouTube, what is good, family? It's your boy Deeper Than Surface Level, and we are back here again with another topic on semen retention. Y'all see the title. Today we're gonna be actually diving into what are the benefits after 8 to 21 days, family. I'm gonna actually include week 2 and week 3 within this given video, so we can go ahead and dive straight into these benefits. But without further ado, family, if you guys haven't already, definitely go check out week 1 after 7 days. My previous video, family. It'll be linked somewhere at the top of the video. You shouldn't even be in this video week 2 and week 3 if you haven't even dived into week 1, family. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, family. As I was saying, family, what are the benefits that you'll actually experience after 8 to 21 days or 2 to 3 weeks, family? Now, I'm going to also leave the video clip of all the nutrients and vitamins that you actually lose every single time you release. I'm going to include that clip in all the semen retention videos going forward so you guys can be mindful of all the things that you lose every single time you release. And if you haven't already, definitely read some of those descriptions. With that being said, I promise you some of them will actually blow your mind. But, excuse me. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into these benefits, family. 1, a confidence boost. Now, that's exactly as it sounds, family. You will actually notice that your confidence begins to build up, and actually, you will just overall be confident in general. If you ever struggle with overthinking or just in general having insecurities of that nature, you will notice that these things begin to slowly start to diminish and just kind of start to fade away from your mind and then just kind of from your body overall. Like I said, other people will notice that you would also just be overall just confident in general, family. But not only that, you will begin to notice it yourself. 2, an increase in your awareness. Now, what do I mean by this? You will actually begin to notice that you are more tuned into yourself and your external environment than than you normally are. With that being said, it's like you're kind of hyper zoomed in. Your instincts is just in overdrive at this point. Like you're able to catch like the smallest details that probably pass by others or just go unnoticed. With that being said, you are just really in tune with yourself and your environment. 3, deeper voice, or if you're a female, lighter or feminine voice. Now, as far as non-vaginal jazz, you will literally begin to notice that your voice begins to tone up. With that being said, it begins to have more bass to it. Or as a female, you begin to, if you have like a more masculine voice, you will begin to notice that your voice started to, like I said, tone up and become more lighter and feminine in nature. With that being said, family, and as far as non-vaginal jazz, other people will be able to notice it too. But like I said, you will begin to notice it first. Like you might just wake up one morning and your voice, you just notice that your voice is completely sounding completely different than it was the day before. The change can be that sudden. 5, your willpower, family. You will notice that your willpower literally overall begins to increase. Now, what do I mean by this? Your willpower to literally keep going. With that being said, you on this journey at 2 to 3 weeks now. With that being said, the average person, they're always releasing, or just in general, we're looking for the next encounter. We're always looking to bust or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, you will notice that your willpower to keep going actually increase. You're able to just kind of hold that essence, in a sense, to deny those urges. Not to say to deny them, but to control yourself, for lack of a better term. 6, you'll notice that your brain chemistry, your psychological nature literally begins to change over time. At this point in time, you literally begin to notice that the way you look at things, the world, and even people in general has changed. The way you might look at the opposite sex or that individual has changed. You might instead of looking at them in a sexual nature like the average or typical person, you might actually look at them for just them as a person, what they bring to the table, and just their personality, not just for anything sexual nature. With that being said, family, so definitely pay attention to that. Your viewpoint on things has just kind of changed or just kind of altered slightly in the sense that you're thinking on things differently now. With that being said, and lastly, more depth. Now, what do I mean by this? You will begin to notice that you will be able to hold a conversation a lot more fluently as that's being said. It doesn't matter what the topic is on. It can be on the slightest of nature. We could be talking about the sky is blue or how nice the weather was today or something as simple as that. You will begin to notice that you're able to just kind of carry out that conversation a lot more fluently, provide a lot more information to the table on a matter, and just kind of discuss it in a general sense that, it just keeps the conversation flowing. With that being said, and versus in a typical instance of if an average person was just talking about, okay, give an example, like I said, the weather. We talk about the weather, okay, the weather is sunny today, and the conversation just ends at that. But you find yourself that you're able to add a little bit more to the conversation, like, yes, it was sunny today, blase, blase, but how did that affect blase, blase, or how did that affect you? It's a nice day outside. The conversation may lead to somewhere else. Like I said, you just able to notice that you're able to carry that conversation out a lot more fluently, whether it's on a simple topic or a more complex. But with that being said, family, that concludes the benefits for 8 to 21 days, family. I hope you guys stay tuned for week 4. With that being said, family, because it's definitely coming soon for you guys. And along with just more content coming soon for you guys. So if you guys haven't already, definitely hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and show some support to the kid deeper than surface level, family, because we are definitely going up the rest of the 2021, family. You guys don't want to miss out. But without further ado, I hope you guys stay blessed, drink your water. It's your boy DTSL, and I'm out.